So today is April 11th, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Justin. There's an About Me video in the description below. If you haven't already, I would really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button down below and maybe that like button as well for the YouTube algorithm. I haven't made a video log in a few weeks, and if you want to check out some of those other ones, they're available on my channel, and this is not that. This is to talk to you about something that some of you might have seen an infographic about, however, I have now experienced firsthand. So, on March 25th, I was tested for COVID-19. And I'm about to roll that clip of what that's like. But before I do, I want to warn some of you that it is a little bit graphic because it's not a fun test. And after that clip, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what that experience was like. Again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, please do. And here's that clip. If I videotape it?
Do you want to?
If you don't mind.
As long as you don't get me, okay?
Okay.
Is that alright?
Lots of family and friends are asking what exactly the test includes, so...
It's 10 seconds. It's going to feel like I'm scraping your brain, and I'm very sorry. Five more seconds. 8, 9, 10.
Woo! Y'all don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
So is that it? We're done?
That's it. We're done. Let me get you. Oh, wait.
So again, that was on March 25th. Today is April 11th. I have gotten my results back already, obviously. But before I get to the results, let's talk about why I was tested. So I was tested because I suffer from a condition called pectus excavatum. And what that is my chest is a little bit concaved and it causes shortness of breath on its own. I also, at the time, was experiencing coughing, and I had a headache that had persisted for about 4 days. I get migraines anyways, but for one to continue for 4 days straight is a little bit unusual for me. So the VA decided to test me. It was a very quick process thanks to the fact that the VA is doing their own testing and not using private facilities. I pulled up. I was the only vehicle there at the time. The nurse came out fully protected. She did the nose swab after taking my vitals and a few other questions and checking my ID to make sure that they had my information proper. She said it would take anywhere from 3 to 8 days to get my results back. Sometimes up to 2 weeks. They called me in about 3 days, but those results were negative, fortunately, so I did not have COVID-19. The test itself was probably the most uncomfortable test I have ever had in my life. When she says that it's going to feel like somebody is scratching my brain, she was not kidding. And it kind of felt like she was pulling a piece of my brain out when she pulled the swab. As you saw, they really have to get it up in there and move it around to make sure they get a good culture. And to say it tickled would be an understatement. So I'm encouraging you all to please stay inside. Do not go out unless you absolutely have to. Since I've gotten my results back, I have been out 2 other times, and both of those were to get groceries. I am stuck in a lot smaller of a space than most of you. I live in a 19-foot RV. Again, if you don't know who I am, video in the description. So, that's 19 feet bumper to bumper. That doesn't include the space I lose for the front seats, for the bathroom, for the kitchen, for the bed. Currently sitting in on the ottoman, which is my biggest area, and between me and the front 2 doors is probably about 4 feet. I don't have a lot of room, and I'm still quarantining. The only time I go outside is when the pup needs to use the bathroom. We go out, he walks around for a few minutes, he uses the bathroom. We come back inside. I'm stuck in a parking lot. My life is very minimal and constrained right now. Trust me, I feel your pain. I want to be outside. I want to be on the road like I'm supposed to be. I want to be in parks, state parks, national parks, BLM land, at theme parks, but I can't. because we all have to do our part. Please stay inside. We'll get through this together, and I promise we'll make it. We'll come out stronger on the other side. Again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I'm working on a few video ideas since video logs are kind of pointless. Nobody wants to watch me just sit in the RV for hours on end. But I'm trying to come up with a few ideas to keep myself creative. If you have any, link them in the description. I would love to hear your ideas. If you've been tested for COVID, I would also love to hear that, so drop a comment. And other than that, we'll see you soon.